Now with Rising Storm 2 Vietnam, one of the most common things or pieces of advice that you will see is 1, sure, buy the game, it is absolutely worth the money, and 2, do not go on the mega server if you do decide to buy the game. So in today's video, I want to talk about the history and what exactly is the mega server and whether or not I'm going to get a keylogger installed on my computer. But before I go on, 1, like and subscribe please, I really need this, and 2, I obviously need to say that I do not condone or endorse the mega server. If you do decide to join the server, do it at your own free will. I do not claim any responsibility whatsoever that may happen or any damages that may happen to your computer or your own life. But anyways, let's get into the video. Alright, hey guys, it's Tantu. This is like post-production Tantu. The video is like already all done. You're probably wondering why I'm whispering. Well, it's because my family's home and I can't be loud. But basically, I ran some antivirus tests after making the video, and yeah, it did come back with some stuff. I did get some malware pings, but I don't know if this is directly related to the server, because I just outright asked the server owner, SQHQ, I'm like, hey man, like, what's up with this? And he's like, oh yeah, you know that Steam overlay? Yeah, that, like, the Steam overlay, if you play CSGO, you'll know that if you join a custom server, they might have a Steam overlay that says, oh, go to this website and whatnot. Basically, that's what he had. And the reason why he had an AdFly link is so he could, pay for his server. But yeah, I'm not saying anything, but this is just some piece of information that I think you should be aware of. Alright, so I want to start off with the history of the mega server and where it got its bad reputation from. Well, many years ago, people were joining these servers and they would get like an AdFly link whenever they go onto the Steam browser. People say it downloads a thing called a Brixgram adware. It's like an adware for like your Steam browser, as well as redirects the browser to some adult websites. Now, I know that some, or well, one admin on the Farming Zone watches adult content whenever he plays RS2, so really to some people this might not actually be a bad thing, but okay, in all seriousness, you don't want your browser redirecting you to adult websites. As well as I can find some people say that this server triggered the antivirus software, that it picked up some malware after going on it, but some other people said that theirs didn't. Now honestly, when I was doing my research, in the back of my head I just thought that maybe this was like a smear campaign from other server owners. And if you remember, Leafy is here, God rest his soul, he did make a video explaining the ridiculous shit that Minecraft server owners would do to take down other servers.
Like when people would hire like someone to DDoS another server that has like a huge botnet, a lot of the times, since this guy's untrustworthy as well, he would go into the other server's TeamSpeak and say, hey, wanna know why all your shit got nulled? It's because of me. Now, this other person ended up paying me like $500 to take your shit offline on launch day, but if you want to pay me $1,000, I'll end up taking his shit off and I'll stop hitting your shit off too.
But this is Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. I genuinely hope that server owners are more focused on maintaining and increasing the current server populations opposed to taking down other servers. But look, my thoughts about all this went away when I saw that the official stance by Tripwire was to avoid this server and that they as a company do not support it based on Mega's past actions. So yes, formally you do not want to go onto this server because Tripwire literally says, hey, like, we do not go on the server, we do not support it. In addition to this, an ex-admin on the Mega server basically said that they were made to defend the server in Steam forums or anything that criticized the server. He had to defend the server and say, no, it's perfectly fine. This was until he discovered that yes, the admin was actually installing it and basically making people download malware, and then he got banned when he found out, and then he went on to basically call SQHQ, who is the actual server owner of Mega server, a bipolar, anxiety-ridden alcoholic, which that's basically me. Cut out the bipolar part, leaving the anxiety and antisocial and just, but look, one thing that I just realized, and I don't know, I need someone to actually clarify this for me, is that people were saying that they were getting pop-ups, and it sounds like as if the actual Steam overlay was being toggled by itself. Like you could be burning Charlie's and then suddenly you'll get an AdFly link pop-up. The reason why I say this is because someone says that they got a pop-up and promptly clicked it away. And let's be absolutely honest here, who actually uses uses the Steam overlay other than to respond to Steam messages. I never use the inbuilt browser because, I'm not signed in on anything. And after joining the mega server, people did say that you may or may not get a keylogger installed on your computer, and I don't want to risk signing into the Steam browser just in case. Like, I haven't detected anything sus, but I'm not gonna risk it. But in the past, other problems that have been had with the server, and that was that new players were apparently joining the server and being made level 99. And let's be honest, one of the biggest, or not biggest, but a big part of playing online games is progression alongside having fun and getting better. But you want to level up, you want to unlock new stuff. And I remember I joined a modded MW3 lobby, unlocked everything, and I haven't played it in years because there's no point playing it anymore. Like there's no sense of progression. I got all the titles, all the emblems, every weapon I can imagine. There's just no fun to playing the game now, I suppose. Even though Rising Storm 2 is mainly cosmetic based, you want to see your number go up. You want to play, get the hundreds of hours up, and with that, you see your rank go up. But look, this is actually confirmed. Multiple people and even Tripwire themselves have stated that yes, people are joining the server. You will not be banned if this happens to you if you magically go up to level 99. And apparently the server owner was saying that this was a Christmas gift, which, it really wasn't. Some people were genuinely pissed off about this and say that the game was ruined for them. And, some people could say, it's a bit of an overreaction, but, I actually do agree with them. Like, they're level 99. What are they supposed to do now? There's no progression. That's it. They've technically beaten the game. And yes, obviously, you can still play the game because you have fun. Understandable, but, I'm looking forward to getting that non-la or the rice farmer's hat. I mean, if there was an option for me to just magically go up to max rank to get it, no, of course not. It just doesn't have the same sense of achievement. But now I want you to put on your tinfoil hat because it's conspiracy time. Some people say that these claims of viruses, keyloggers, adware, malware actually started by Tripwire themselves to prevent new players from joining the mega server, being made to max rank and never playing the game again, or even getting an unrealistic expectation of what Rising Storm 2 is like, which I will get onto the absolute ridiculous shit in a second. But basically, Tripwire wanted to prevent people from going on there. Now, I don't understand why they would do this, and I find it kind of stupid. Like, as a game company, can't you just like ban them or shadow ban them, or just, I understand that they did get banned, I'm pretty sure, mega server, and they had like multiple different servers that would redirect it to the original mega server from what I've heard. But yet again, you could probably just nuke them, I suppose, IP ban them. I don't know how any of this fucking works, but I mean, if I was a company, I would probably just have a little pop-up message saying, hey, welcome to Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. By the way, don't join mega server. And that is if I was in Tripwire's shoes. Now, another person claims that if you join the mega server, they will be using your graphics card to mine crypto, which doesn't really seem like an issue to me since my computer is probably already being used to do that since I've downloaded so much dodgy shit, it isn't even funny. But to almost everyone else, they don't want their computer being used for this, but I do believe that this is a bit of a stretch. But look, all conspiracies aside, I have to advise not joining this server primarily because it has been condemned by Tripwire and because of the threat allegedly of getting malware, okay? That is from Tripwire's own standpoint. But now I want to explain my short experience on this server. Before I even joined the server, I knew something was up. The player count is almost always maxed out or always stuck on 59, and when you see the player list, there are no player names. It just says that they are on another platform. So that was red flag number one. And therefore, when I went to click on the join button, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Immediately, I was a little scared by all these threats of like a keylogger and that I was going to install malware and that I was going to get a virus. But I joined and my another red flag was that I was installing an APC mod. Now, I was joining Firebase and it said that I had to download something and I'm like, okay, that's a little sus, but it was just an APC mod, so I was more relaxed. And then I joined Firebase, then the map stopped and redirected me to Coochie, and then it was just... If I could use one word to describe the mega server, it would be anarchy. Complete and total anarchy, because it was a modded version of Coochie. There's no spawn limit, like no spawn timer, literally. There's almost unlimited tickets, unlimited time, and it was just absolute anarchy. I don't know how else to describe it. I decided to go commander, and I nuked the map. I saw a Canberra come in, but instead of bombs, it was napalm, and then like a bunch of freaking napalm strikes came in and bombs were everywhere. It was insane. And also, there is no 64 player limit. It goes up to 128. Now, can you imagine people wanted to vote for Hue City? I already get bad performance with 64 players. Can you imagine over 80 players what that would do to a computer? My old girl, she probably won't be able to take it. And then I saw someone just fucking driving in a tank, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this server? Now, I understand that if you don't want to join this server, that's fair enough, and if you are a new player and you join this server, you are not going to be getting the proper, authentic Rising Storm 2 Vietnam experience that I wish everyone, literally everyone, gets to experience. This is literally just to level up your character. It's just Rising Storm 2 but arcade mode, as if it were to become a Call of Duty match, basically. Now, from a, virus and malware standpoint, malware is actually a censored word. You can't type that in chat, and it was just such a strange experience. I did not get any viruses from my personal perspective. Maybe I did. I ran an antivirus software, Windows Defender. Yes, I know, probably not the best. Didn't pick up anything, and I haven't found any issues with my computer. But if you are concerned that this might happen to you, then I completely understand if you do not want to join the server. Now, I only joined the server for this video alone, but anyways, I'm going to end today's video there. I hope you guys did enjoy it, because if you did, please do consider liking, subscribing, sharing the video with your friends. Anyways, my name is Tantu, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.